Good morning, Mr. Barry's Algebra 1 class. I'm taking a look at this WA36 page. We're graphing each line and calculating the slope. So we're not using the formula yet. We are just actually graphing these. So let's get on with it, and you could pause this as needed. So for number one, we are going to go to point 4, 1, and 3, 6. So number one, I have here, this is 3, 6, and then this is 4, 1. And so I'm going from this point to this point, and I write my number at the beginning of the slope where I start to count. I always read from left to right. So left to right, this is going down, and it's going down 5 over 1. So that's going to be down 5 over 1. Actually it would be negative 5 over 1, but that equals negative 5 anyways. Any number over itself, over 1 is itself. For number 2, I'm only going to do this first half because I think once you get the hang of it, you'll be fine on your own. I go to negative 8, 0, and 5, 2. So for number 2, here's negative 8, 0, and then here is 5, 2. So from this point to this point, I go up to over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I'm up to over 13. My slope is 2 over 13. Remember, that slope is the rise over the run. And if it's, I don't know what I was doing with that. Maybe I'll just make it like that. Okay, rise over run. So if it's not rising and it's declining or it's going down, that's a negative slope like we had in number 1. Number 3, 5, 6, and 9, 8. So number 3, I go 5, 6, and then I go, what was the other one? 9, 8. So 9 and 8. So this point to this point, I'm going up to over 4. Up to over 4, which is 1/2. For number 4, I go to 0, negative 4, and 7, negative 3. Okay, so I go 0, negative 4, and then 7, negative 3, and you're going up 1 over 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, up 1 over 7. So 1, 7. Number 5, I am going to point negative 1, 7, and point negative 3, 9. So number 5, I end up over here. This is negative 3, 9, and then I have negative 1, 7, and I'm going from left to right, so I'm going down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. Or I could say down 2 over 2. Down 2 over 2 is just a negative 1. Down 1 over 1 is negative 1 also. It would be the same. It's the same slope. So negative 1 is my answer for number 5. For number 6, I go to point negative 6, 4, and 1, 0. So for number 6, I have that over on this one. If you guys are doing this and you have 20 of them, 20 divided by 4 is 5, so you can put 5 on each one. So number 6 is here where I'm at negative 6, negative 4, and 1 and 0. So from this point to this point, I'm going up 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going over 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going up 4 over 7, the rise over the run. 4/7 is my slope. For number 7, I go to point 4, negative 1, and I go to point negative 2, 2. So for number 7, I'm at negative 2, 2, and I'm at 4, negative 1. And from this point to this point, I'm going down 1, 2, 3, down 3 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So down 3 over 6. I could simplify this by dividing both the numerator and denominator by 3, and I get negative 1/2. For number 8, I go to 6, 1, and I go to point negative 6, 1. Notice that they both have the same y values. Okay, when they both have the same y values, it's going to be a horizontal line. So it's going to be no slope or 0 slope. Okay. When it's a vertical line, you're going to have both the x values the same. Let me see real quick if over here you have both x values being the same. No, you don't. Okay, so that would be undefined. But undefined is vertical and no slope. So what I'm saying is when you have a line that's like this is undefined. Okay, you can't really define it because, I mean, it's going up and down, but you can't really tell if it's a, a positive slope or negative slope. It's just, straight up and down. That's undefined. When it's completely flat, horizontal, that's a no slope or a zero slope. Okay, and that's what we have in number 8. For number 9, I go to 4, -5, and 5, 8. So number 9, I go to 4, -5, and then I go to 5, 8. And from here to here, it goes up 13/1. So up 13/1, any number over 1 is itself, so I have a slope of 13, very, very steep. And then number 10, I go to point -7.5, and I go to point -1.1. And so number 10, here I am. I'm at -7.5, and then here is -1.1 to this point. So I'm going down 4/6. Down 4/6 could be simplified if I divide the top and bottom by 2 to -2/3. All right. Hopefully this was helpful enough to you. If you need more help on any of the other ones that you have to do, just let me know if you're really stuck, but I think you got the hang of it now.